Patriots bring in Ben Roethlisberger, the Steelers quarterback. How's morale, Ben?
We're doing well after a big win, and that makes you feel good.
How much football did you watch on Monday night with the Patriots and the Dolphins?
Typically Monday Night Football, I watch about a half, then I go to bed, but my two oldest were both sick, so I was busy cleaning up throw-up buckets, so the game stayed on. I watched most of it.
What would you take away? When you watch a game, what are you watching as opposed to what the normal casual fan is?
I watched the ball, but I watched the quarterbacks. I watched when New England was on defense. I kind of watched them to see blitzes and looks, things like that. Just any little tidbit. But like I said, most of my attention was on my sick kids. What
do you see when you see that Patriots defense?
I see a group that's very good in the secondary, that's opportunistic, that makes plays. I see a group that up front just doesn't want to do anything special. They just want to contain you, get a little pressure on you, and make you throw it, whether a little bit early, when you're not quite ready. Maybe only rush three guys and drop eight and make it difficult for you to find a hole to throw.
Could you build me the perfect quarterback?
Probably with some time.
But let's say we were doing footwork, arm strength, and if you want to do it all time instead of just doing it with today's quarterback. But I'm just curious if you were taking attributes with all these quarterbacks, what would you factor in?
Well, you got to have a big arm, a quick release guy. We always say that Elway could throw it through a car wash and the ball wouldn't get wet.
Okay.
I'm going all the time. You could probably put Aaron Rodgers in that category. You want to have a guy that's got good footwork, not necessarily a runner. I'm not talking a guy like Cam Newton, someone that can run and run people over and run away from people. Just someone that's got good footwork in the pocket, can slide when needs to, step up when needs to. You talk about a Drew Brees, I think, and I think you encompass it all and you create Tom Brady.
What do you do better than Brady?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe shrug, get off defenders off me.
That is true.
He's smart. He's smart. He's just smart. And he goes down, and I'm not very smart. I don't go down.
Have you ever taken a hit where you go, "Well, that was stupid. Why didn't I just go down?" You have.
Yes, I have. I'll stop you before you finish. I have.
But that's what you're known for. So you can't all of a sudden go down and take a knee, can you? That's part of the strength of your game.
Yeah, that's not me. I'm not. We've seen quarterbacks in the past, kind of the old phantom sack go down as guys are getting close. I can't do it. It's just the competitor in me says fight for every inch you can get.
What is it like in the huddle when guys come back and, of course, everybody's open? But how do you maintain sort of the decorum of the huddle when you're the leader there when everybody's probably chirping, saying, or do you want to hear that they're open? I don't know what a quarterback wants to hear, if anything, when he gets in the huddle.
Usually not in the huddle. If I don't want to hear it from them first, I may ask, "Hey, what'd you have on that?" Or if it was a run play, how was he playing? Was he head up? Was he inside? For me, I want to get on the sideline. I want to look at the pictures because then I have visual evidence of when they're not really open, but they say they were. So it's it's really about just communicating and talking, and when you come in the huddle, it's I know what play either I'm calling or is being called, and I know kind of who the primary is. So I try and let that guy know, hey, I need you to run your best route here, or line, I need a little bit more time here, or whatever it is. So just try and give guys a little bit of encouragement.
How many different signals would you have with Antonio Brown when you get to the line of scrimmage? If you change something, do you have specific things, looks, words, signals for him?
Yes, we have a lot, but it's not just for him. It's our whole no huddle package. We have hand signals for almost all of it. There's some little things that maybe AB and I have that no one else does, but that might be just two or three things. I want everybody, all our receivers, to be able to run everything and know all the signals and all the code words and all that stuff in case there's a moment that we need it. Whether AB's not in there or we have it to someone else.
Do you ever have fun with your audibles?
Yes. Are you kidding me? You didn't hear a couple weeks ago, or Dilly Dilly?
Oh yeah, but is that an inside? Is that an inside joke that is somebody laughing at the Budweiser reference there?
I think so. Yeah, it happened earlier in that week. Big Al Villanueva came in, and he had a big beard like the week before, and he shaved it all off, and he just had a mustache, a big mustache. And so he came in, and he was being all silly, like, you know, going off the commercial, like, dilly, dilly. And he just looked the part, you know, because he's real big, and he had this big mustache. So we were all laughing about it. And at walkthrough, I'm like, hey, guys, if I give you a dilly dilly call, this is what it means. And we all just laughed. It was a walkthrough. Like, we didn't even think about it. And then in the game, I don't know why, it just came to my mind, so I did it. And luckily it worked, and it was funny.
But why do you do Omaha?
No, I don't do Omaha.
But why was Omaha so prevalent there? I know Peyton did it, but like, is there?
Yeah.
Did you have
Omaha? I don't think Omaha was anything different than like hurry. You know, it's just a one word that, you know, the ball was being snapped right after it, or on a particular week it wasn't being snapped right after to get guys to jump. I think Peyton just did it. It felt like every single play. So I think you heard it way more.
Do you ever have that guy who knows exactly what you're calling when you audible? He audibles on the defensive side, and you go, "I'll be damned, he got me."
Sometimes I wouldn't say not all the time, not very often, but every once in a while you'll call something, and they'll be like, they may not know the exact play, but they might know, okay, draw or run to the right or run left or something like that. Every once in a while, but I always find it more funny when they call, like, watch the screen, and you're like taking a deep shot or something, you know, or watch the run and you're passing. Those ones make me laugh.
Should a wide receiver, in this case Antonio Brown, be a top candidate for MVP? Could you make a case for him? Yeah? Absolutely.
He's the best in the business. You know, he's not just a deep ball guy. He's not just a guy that is only on third downs. He's catching the ball at all downs, all situations. And you look at the prototypical size of a wide receiver, that's not him. So he's undersized. He's probably not the fastest, the quickest. But when he gets the ball in his hand or to get open, he's something special. So I absolutely think he should be a candidate.
We had Will Ferrell.
Top candidate.
We had Will Ferrell on recently, and he says that occasionally people will say that he looks like you. Do you get the other way around?
Yes, all the time.
People think you're Will Ferrell?
Yes, well, we do the rookie show. You know, at training camp every year, they do like lookalikes.
Yeah.
You know, like Coach Tomlin gets the who's it? Epps, the actor Epps.
Omar Epps.
You know, Omar Epps, yep. So we get all kinds of that stuff, and it never fails. Every year they put Will Ferrell and myself up.
Have you met him?
Every year. I have. I actually, I don't know if he'll remember this story, but it was either after my rookie year or my second year coming after the ESPYs. We were walking out to get in the car, and he was there, and I was like, oh, my goodness, I meet Will Ferrell. I walked up and said hello, and he was like, hey, has anybody ever told you that we look alike? And I'm like, yes, I get it all the time. He goes, we are two good-looking guys, aren't we?
Made your day.
Yes, it did.
All right, final serious question. You versus Brady, 40-yard dash.
Oh, I mean, I'd have to beat him. I think I'm younger. That's the only reason. and he's got a knee brace on. I would hope so. That'd be kind of funny. Maybe we should do that sometime just for fun.
If Russell Wilson ran backwards and you guys ran forwards.
Oh, no, that's embarrassing. He's not going to beat us backwards. That's embarrassing. We're athletes. Tom and I will both beat Russell going backwards.
Good for you. I would take Russell, but I appreciate your confidence. You're going to need that.
Absolutely.
You're going to need that. Have fun this weekend. Good to catch up with you, Ben. Thanks for joining us.
All right, anytime. Have a great holiday.
You too. That's Ben Roethlisberger, Steelers quarterback.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.